of mine. I see you in the light. I'll be alright. I see your love in sorrow and happiness. I see you in glory, sweet success. I see your Lord every hour of the day. I see your Lord whenever I pray. Lord, I see you. The smile of a baby's sweet. I see you in the eyes of my very best friends. I see you in this one just like the love of another. I see your Lord in sorrow and happiness. I see you in the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I can see you, Lord, never I pray. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you in the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I see you, Lord, never. I can see you, Lord, never.
May I invite our public chairman, George Garcia, our commissioner, Ernesto Ferdinand Masay Sr., the seat on stage, as well as Mr. Lonnie Atorocho from MERALCO, and Attorney General Nasanero. This morning, we are privileged to receive messages from the key figures who have played pivotal roles in bringing this innovative program into reality. And to give the welcoming remarks, may please join me in welcoming Mr. Ronnie L. Atorocho, Chief Operating Officer of MERA. Thank you.
Magandang umaga po sa lahat. Well, on behalf of our chairman and CEO, Manuel D. Pangilinan, or MVP, it is indeed my great privilege and pleasure to welcome all of you today here in MERALCO for the COMELEX Register Anywhere project. Of course, we are honored to be joined by enablers of our country's democratic process, led by our energetic COMELEC Chairman, Honorable George Erwin Garcia. And of course, we would like to welcome also our guests from the city government of Pasig, represented by City Administrator Attorney Jerome Manzanero, who happens to be a former colleague here in the last one. So welcome back, Attorney. Well, we are very grateful that the Commission on Election has kept MERALCO in mind in implementing this groundbreaking initiative. It is really groundbreaking because it somehow removes the geographical barriers that have traditionally hindered voter registration. If I may just share, actually, I have 4 dependents who came to vote for the last 3 or 4 elections already because For my wife, for example, she transferred her voting precinct from the province to here in Manila. And also my three boys who have been qualified already to vote, but were not able to register because of so many reasons. Of course, geographical barriers, one of them. So finally, I can bring them here in MERALCO and have them registered. So we can already participate in the democratic process, and they can use the type of suffrage to us is a very basic but very important right for all of us Filipinos. So facilitating the voter registration process, the MERALCO group reflects your dedication to strengthening democracy and civic engagement. So I know that there are also qualified voters in MERALCO who have yet to register, and I appreciate also the effort to COMELEC to somehow allow early voting. That will really help a lot of our working employees, especially our linemen, who are expected to be on the 24/7 vigilance during election day. If they will be allowed to somehow vote earlier, that is very much appreciated. So I hope you like the venue, the place. We're very happy to host you. It is a very important national event. Happy to support all these initiatives. And MERALCO's long-standing support for government initiatives such as ensuring electricity supply during election seasons and conducting electoral setup of polling precincts and canvassing sites underscores our commitment to the democratic process. My first 10 years in MERALCO, I was at the customer service, and every time there's an election, I'm always a part of contingent of MERALCO. Actually, during the early stage, the coordination of the polling precincts like that have been very much involved up to the election day, up to the canvassing, the entire process. So I had a very long personal experience helping the government, especially COMELEC in this very important exercise. So of course, it is on behalf of MERALCO, of course, we highly support COMELEC in this endeavor. And yeah, I said, thank you so much for this groundbreaking share with you in this somehow initiative that really addresses the yung needs ng there. So, and lastly, of course, the collaboration between MERALCO and COMELEC highlights the importance of public-private partnership in nation building. And together, let's build a brighter tomorrow. Of course, kung nandiyan yung MERALCO, there's always a brighter tomorrow. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Mr. Operator, for that inspiring message. And now we call on our Commissioner, Mr. President Mr. Jr. to deliver this inspirational message.
Thank you very much, Election Officer. Ilang umaga po sa ating lahat. You are Chairman George Garcia and the official of COMELEC here. Attorney General Manzanero, Eddie Manzanero. And then kailan mo ba nandito from the Pasig City? Kailan legal officer is a good friend of mine. The officials led by COO Ronya and many women of MERALCO. Colonel De Los Reyes of the PNP, our partner in several of our endeavors. Magandang umaga sa ating lahat. It's nandito si Mayor Vico, it would have been the first time for me to front or open as a front act for a team. This is si Vico Regis, yeah, and the chair. Although si Chairman George, kala nilang is named after his favorite actor. But George is also the name of the team, yeah. King George, dun sa mga yung mga mahilig ngayon dun sa mga nosebleed musicals from abroad, no? Hamilton, which is the Miranda Police. So there's a very interesting one of the songs from Hamilton, very interesting, and that's also it's related to what we're trying to do here. Sabi yung Vice President Aaron Burr, kasi naitsa po siya sa decision making. He wants to be in the room where it happens. No? So, actually, maganda po yung metaphor na yan. Yung mga Amerikano, mahilig sa mga metaphor. Hindi ako kakantas, no? Mga palagpak na isa doon. Mahilig sa mga metaphor na ito. They want to have a seat at the table. Well, it's true, no? A lot of the matters that are affecting us nowadays, be it people's initiative or locally, LUCs or good governance, of which Mayor Soto is a beacon, West Philippine Sea. A lot of these decisions, you will not be a part of those decisions if you do not show up to vote, because it's only when you show up that you will have a say. No? So, and you do this through the power of a ballot. We embrace this power of a ballot. A ballot is not just the exercise of our right. We know that it is a powerful symbol of freedom, but it is not an empty symbol, because it is democracy's highest privilege and our most important duty as citizens of this country. And it allows you to have a say. And registration, which we're doing today, is just the first step in that process. You register so that you can vote. And what do? We try to protect that vote of yours. Just recently, at the COMELEC, we conducted the exit conference of the many initiatives we have undertaken as your COMELEC to make sure that your votes are protected. No? Not only that they are protected, but before you even cast them, you can cast them free of any fear from the funds that are present out there, from the force that can dissuade you, from fraud that can alter your votes. No? So we had our exit conference and our campaign against vote buying and premature campaigning, which you all know to have been very successful. And having been involved personally in those efforts, I take pride in what we try to do, because it's only when we vote that we're supposed to be genuinely equal. No? So we're trying as much as we can to make sure that we administer the strongest medicine we can administer against vote buying, cancer of democracy, in protecting our electoral process. But there is also the equally crucial challenge of educating and allowing our voters to be informed and engaged participants, because an informed electorate is the cornerstone of every democracy. We just had this recent decision on our end to award the contract for new voting machines to a new supplier or bidder. And this is something which we are going to be informing the entire citizenry about, because this is one way of ensuring that there is credibility, that there is transparency, so that you know and you are confident that the votes that you cast will actually be counted. No? So, if there is all this misinformation, which there's a lot of in today's world, fake news, etc., it's so easy to mislead the public. And our mission to educate and today to register voters is both timely and critical. And we do this not just to increase the number of our voters, but to empower the individuals with the knowledge and the understanding needed to make the informed decisions at the ballot box. So as we move forward, we will continue to engage, to educate, and to empower, because this will create a ripple effect, inspiring communities far and wide to value their votes and their voices in shaping our future. So in closing, may I express my gratitude to each one of you joining us on this journey, because our collective efforts today will echo through history to shape a more informed, engaged, and enlightened and vibrant democracy for the generations to come. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay tayo.
Word of wisdom. And now, to deliver the message of our Mayor of Pasig City, Vito Soto, let us welcome Attorney Ron Manzanero, who's the acting speaker of Pasig City.
Pinili po sa ating lahat.
Of course, gusto ko po munang batiin si Chairman George at ng ating mahal na Comelec. Of course, si Commissioner Ernest, hindi na nabanggit niya yung kaibigan ng aming city legal officer. Of course, sa mga former colleagues ko namin sa MERALCO, Boss Rolas, it's good to be back. Congratulations sa mas pinagandang lighthouse. Diba, Ate Bijan? Alam nyo, last time ako nandito, pandemic pa with MERALCO. Meron kami pinagmahal na partnership agreement na effectively sending 5 potential Pasig scholars to medical school. That was the time of COVID pa. And itong mga partnerships na to between MERALCO and the public government and the local government, ito yung mga talagang kinakailangan na i-foster natin. Considering MERALCO has a presence in the entire country. Not only in Manila, of course, in our district, talaga nila in some provinces, but the entire country talaga. Pinapakita ng MERALCO kung ano sila at nagiging benchmark sila ng mga other private companies dito. So with that, congratulations MERALCO with this partnership. We look forward na magpapaisip natin with the population natin. Pasig is for neighboring provinces. For comment naman, sir, we are here to pledge our support. Kung kailangan niyo pa po lumapit sa mga ibang companies para po magkaroon ng ganitong partnership, specifically here in Pasig, we are here to help. If you need other venues, Pasig is also willing to do that. So again, maraming salamat sa pagpunta ngayon and it's an honor to be here. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that message. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the highlights of our event, we are truly honored to have a message from the visionary leader himself, whose dedication has been instrumental in propelling this Register Anywhere program, marking a significant leap forward in our mission as one commission for inclusivity and citizen engagement. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite everyone to please rise as we welcome our keynote speaker, our Honorable Chairman, George. Thank you.
Sige po, magandang umaga. Maraming sa Extension Officer natin sa Service and Shadow ng Pasig. May Commissioner Maceda, sa ating CEO, Sir Ron, sa ating Admin, at sa ating Chief of Police. Magandang umaga po. At sa lahat ng mga opisyal ng MERALCO, sa lahat ng Commission and Elections Officials, mula sa ating Regional Director, Assistant Regional Director, of course, our Deputy Executive Director of Operations. Sa inyo po lahat. Alam niyo yung pinaplano namin on where we are going to hold the Registration Anywhere program, I suggested, biglang pumasok sa isip ko MERALCO. Sabi ko siguro babayad ako ng deal sa loob na yun. Hindi mo makakalimutan talaga MERALCO sa lahat ng mga private entities and companies dito sa ating bansa, MERALCO. So yun ang unang pumasok sa akin. Next pa nga ang San Miguel, MERALCO tayo, na tayo unang pupunta. So, dito tayo ngayon, alam niyo, napaka-historic na. Dito building na ito, sinasabi kanina ng Sir Ron, na ito yung pinaka-kaunahang building dito sa Ortigas area. Mas matanda pa sa akin, mas matanda pa sa madami sa atin dito yung building na ito. Kaya naman napakalaking pasalamat po natin na after ng kanilang retrofitting at after maayos ang building na ito, mukhang tayong kauna-una ang na-invite nila dito sa kanilang launch na to. So maraming salamat po sa MERALCO. Alam mo yung Registration Anywhere program is actually an internationally recognized and awarded project of the Commission on Elections. Recognized internationally. Kasi ang tawag nila doon na Ergonomy Award. Para daw bang medyo kakaiba at saka talagang for the benefit of our citizenry. Ergonomy Award. Matagal pa namin pinagtalunan na ibig sabihin na ergonomy na yan. O yung ergonomy daw sabi upuan lang. Pero meron pala ergonomy award. So, we are so proud and alam niyo po, first time natin ginawa ito, nung barangay SK elections, nagpa-register tayo ng December 12 to January 30 ng 2023. Nag-file of test lang po ang commissioner election para sa registration area natin. At ang sabi natin, dapat makapagpa-register kahit sa malls para naman mawala doon sa traditional venue by which we are registering our voters. Alam niyo naman, pagka nagpa-register sa mga local government offices namin, pagka-liit, ang haba ng pila, pagka-init-init. So siguro sabi natin, at the same time, hindi nakakapagpa-register. Sabi nga po, isa ron kanina, ilan sa mga siblings niya kasama ang kanyang asawa, hindi na nakakaboto, hindi nakakapagpa-register. At hindi lang po yung kanyang pamilya. Madami sa pamilya ng ating mga kababayan, kayo mismo, dito sa MERALCO, hindi nakakaboto dahil hindi kayo registrado. Simply because, most of the time, you are here, for example, in Metro Manila, and supposedly you will be voting in the provinces, but unfortunately, hindi na po kayo nakapauwi sa mga probinsya, nag-aaral, nagtatrabaho, at nahihirapan umuwi pa lalo yung walang panggastos para makauwi. So naisip po natin, itong registration anyway, sabi ko nga po kanina sa ating mga buting Vice President, kung halimbawa po nandito kayo sa Pasig ngayon, sa Admin, at pagkatapos ikaw talaga naman taga Bicol, gusto mong bumoto sa Bicol, you don't need to go to Bicol just to be able to register. Dito po sa registration annual program natin, pagkataon na dito ka ngayon, sa pamilya ka ng isang empleyado ng MERALCO, pwede ka magpa-register dito sa MERALCO, and we will be the one to process all the registration. Kami na rin ang mag-forward yung registration mo dun sa aming local complex sa Bicol. Ganun lang po kadali. Pero ang sabi nga po namin, the Congress cannot and should not stick with what is the tradition and what we are doing before in the past. Dapat lagi nag-i-innovate ang Congress sapagkat sa ating kumpalagay, ang isang komisyon ay hindi nagbabago ng kanyang gawin at ng kanyang pinapatupad ng mga proyekto at programa ay isang Congress na hindi updated sa realities of the time. Isang komisyon na hindi taking care of what should really be done as far as our citizenry is concerned. So, kaya po naisip natin yung RAP. Pero hindi lang po kami magtitigil sa registration anywhere. In fact po, kailangan marating namin ang pinakamalayong lugar dito sa ating bansa upang maiparehistro. Sinabi ko nga po kanina, nung kauna-unahang araw ng registration natin, February 12, kasama ko po sa Commissioner Macedo, we went to Pag-asa Island, sa Kalayaan Group of Islands. Pag medyo lumampas ka ng konti, you are now entering the Chinese territory. Pag bumalik ka ng konti, welcome to the Philippines na. Pero pinatunayan natin that we can go anywhere. We can search for our Filipino voters just for them to be able to register. Kasi po, we wanted to prove the Kalayaan Group of Islands, Pag-asa more specifically, the largest of the islands, is actually a part of the Philippines. Bakit ka magpaparehistro kung hindi mga Pilipino na parehistro mo nun? Hindi po ba? And number two, we wanted to prove to all the Filipinos that we will search for them anywhere in our country. And that's why in the near future, mga bandang April, we even go to Camp Abu Bakar and Camp Darapanan. These are areas which before are areas na no man's land talaga yun. These are the largest camps of the MILF. But we will be going there because we wanted to register Filipinos who are there. Remember, regardless of your beliefs, ideas, or whether you are before fighting the government, you can be and should be registered because you are still a Filipino. And that's the purpose of the Commission on Election. But, katulad po na binanggit ko kanina, yung mga innovations hindi dapat tumigilan doon sa registration anywhere. And sabi ko nga, meron din tayo more registration. Ongoing po more registration natin. Meron po tayo 171 participating malls. Nabanggit ko po kay Atty. kanina, sabi ko meron tayo sa SM, meron tayo Network, meron tayo sa Philippines at saka sa Robinsons. Practically nationwide, they can now register in malls. Sa halip po kasi na nakakapila pagkahaba-haba ng pila sa mga local government offices natin, at least kung meron po sa malls, conveniente. Kaya lang, although na-experience ni ma'am, minsan mahaba yung pila talaga sa malls before, pero ngayon garantisado naman na maiksing pila na lang ang inaabot ng mga kababayan natin. Likewise, itong nakarang barangay SK elections, we pilot tested in 2 areas of the country, mall voting. Sinubukan po natin ang mall voting in 2 malls. At sabi natin, baka pwede naman bumoto ng mga kababayan natin sa paligid ng mga malls na makaboto na doon sa mismong mall. Alam niyo po, napaka-successful. Sabi ng mga kababayan natin, lalo na po yung mga medyo more than 70 years of age, sa sobrang tinatagal ko sa mundo ito, bakit ngayon ang ginawa ng Comelec? Na-apologize tayo, bakit ngayon nga lang ang ginawa ng Comelec? Pwede naman pala magpaboto sa malls. Libre, walang bayad, libre ipinagkakaloob ng mga malls po sa amin yun. Kasama na yung mga empleyado nila, lahat ng security guards, lahat ng facilities, ipinagkakaloob sa Comelec. Eh bakit nga ba hindi? So, alam niyo po, nag-pilot test tayo, and for the election of 2025, we are going to hold more voting nationwide. In all the barangays na nasa paligid po ng bawat mall na yan, abobotohin na po natin sa lahat ng malls na kung saan nandun sila. Kahit po yung mga hindi kilalang malls, dapat po nandun sila. Isa lang po kasi ang reklamo sa amin sa malls. Nung nag-ikot po kami during the mall voting ng barangay ni SK, sabi nila sa akin, Chairman, napakalamig po. Sobrang malamig po dito. Samantalang, kapag ka bumoboto ka sa regular na presinto natin sa bawat elementary school, ang init-init, ang haba ng pila, ang liit pa ng upuan ng elementary school students yun eh. Di ba? Pero hopefully dito po sa mall voting, walang vote buying, walang violence, walang anomalya. Kasi dire-diretso ang pagboto at take note, merong malls na habang naghihintay yung botante sa pagboto, naandun sa isang sinihan. Iba natutulog pa, iba nagchichismisan, dito na care, it doesn't matter, basta makaboto po sila. Convenience. Yun naman po dapat ang lagi, kahit po ang MERALCO, lagi, what is convenient to the customers? Yun lagi, what is to the satisfaction of the customers? Kami po, ang customers namin kayo, ang ating mga mamamayan ng Pilipinas. Last election din po, ay, alam niyo, ang Comelec kasi pinupursige namin ng early voting ng Sir Ron. Early voting talaga law. Na ibig sabihin, yung mga senior citizens, mga PWDs, yung heavily pregnant women, kahit IPs, dapat bumoto na mas maaga, katulad ng ating media, katulad po ng ating armed forces, PNP. Pinaboboto po namin mga frontliners, kaya nga ilalagdag ko na nga rin po. Propose na natin sa NBank na ang mga MERALCO service personnel, dapat on election day, hindi na sila yung dapat maaga silang pabotohin ng kahit 1 linggo. Kasabay na kasi hindi naman talaga nakakaboto na kasi naka-standby eh. Di ba? So we will do that. We're going to propose that to the NBank. So, nag-intake po tayo ng batas. Unfortunately, wala pong dumating na batas. Kung kaya naman, naisip po ng inyong Commission NBank, hindi wala pong batas, mag-pilot kasi na tayo early voting hours. Ginawa po namin sa Muntinlupa at saka sa Naga City. Alam niyo po, as we correctly predicted, ang pinakamaagang gumising, Sir Ron, hindi ko sinasabi tayo dalawa, pinakamaagang gumising, ay yung mga nakatatanda. Alam niyo po, 4 o'clock pa lang ng madaling araw. Nung araw na eleksyon, nakapila na sila doon sa Muntinlupa at sa Naga City. Para sa kanila, lalo na po yung mga may kapansanan. Nakaboto sila ng mga. And therefore, by election of 2025, we are going to hold early voting nationwide also for our senior citizens, for our PWDs, for our heavily pregnant women. For 5 o'clock po na umaga to 7, exclusive po natin silang pabobotohin sa mga presinto. 5 to 7, kanila lang po yan. Hindi tayo hahalo, tayo mga nakababata ng konti. Hindi tayo hahalo sa pagboto po nila. So at the same time, for your information, by next election, we are going to likewise hold not only the mall voting, but for the first time, we are going to have internet voting for our overseas Filipinos. Alam niyo po, nakakalungkot, ang mga Pilipinos abroad, mga 12 million. Ang nakarehistro lang, 1.697 million. Of the 1.697 million, last 2022, the highest in the history of our country's overseas voting, ay inabot po lang tayo ng 40.59% voters turnout. 40.59% highest pa yun, hindi man lang naka 50% sa 1.697. So almost 600,000 lang po ang bumoto natin mga kababayan. Kasi 2 modes po lang ang pwede sa kanila. Number 1, in-person voting. Pupunta ka sa embahada, pupunta ka sa konsulada. So kung ang embahada mo ay nasa bandang Maynila, pupunta ka sa Manila, galing ka sa Pasig. So yung iba hindi na po pumupunta para bumoto. Ang pangalawa po, voting by mail. Pinapadala yung mga balota sa envelope at pagkatapos, libre ng postage. Hindi din po namin mawari at malaman ng dahilan. Bakit hindi pinapadala ng mga kababayan natin yung envelope sa naglalaman ng balota matapos nilang iboto o makaboto. Samantalang libre na yung postage na. And take note, we spent 500 million pesos more or less just to allow only 40.59% of the voters to vote on election day. So ibig sabihin po, on a per capita, more or less, mga 470 pesos per voter. Dahil, and then, ang result, 40.59. Samantala po, sa ating pong tinatawag na uh, internet voting, kung sakasakali sa ating palagay, tataas ang number of voters that will be registered ng mga Pilipinos. And take note, using you're using your cell phone, iPads, your laptops, makakaboto ka na. Hindi mo na kailangan pumunta sa embahada, hindi mo na kailangan pang magpadala ng envelope or whatever, doon ka na lang boboto. Because ang gusto po ng inyong COMELEC, pag naging successful yan, so long as it is highly secure, pag naging successful po yan nationwide dito sa ating bansa, pwede natin gamitin ang internet voting sa mga nakatatanda, sa mga may kapansanan, sa mga nagdadalang tao. Hindi na po nila kinakailangan pang pumunta sa ating po mga presinto. Time will come, we will have to do that. But ngayon po kinakailangan mag-innovate ang inyong commission election. Napakadami pa po nating proyekto na isasagawa. But what is important is, as we are modernizing, we are affording each and every Filipino the right of vote, or the right of suffrage. At isa pa pong gusto ko lang i-announce, yung po makina na ginamit nung nakarang elections, hindi na po yun ang makina na gagamitin nyo. Mahirap po yun, ginapay-payan, pagka mainit, isa na electric fan para lang medyo, baka hindi pa huminto eh. Hindi na yun si Tiago na gagamitin natin, bago tayo makina electric. Alice, tell you, na napakaganda ng makina yun. Napakaganda dahil nilagay po natin kung ano yung wish list ng COMELEC, yun ang natin-load ng makina. And with your kind permission, hopefully, we will be able to pilot test and or to demo these machines here at MERALCO also, so that our people, not only from Pasig, but also our employees and officials of MERALCO will be able to test for themselves these machines. And gagawin po natin, i-roll po kasi natin yung mga makina yan. In conclusion, alam niyo po, the COMELEC cannot do it alone. The business of election is not only the business of COMELEC. It is the business of everyone. And we, of course, we need the help of the LGUs, the MERALCO, and such other companies and private entities. We need the help of everyone because we need to educate and inform our people of their rights of suffrage. Sabi nga ng isang magaling na kanta, nagngangalang Ernesto Ferdinand Maceda. Ang sabi niya, votes not cast, or a vote not cast is a voice not heard. And therefore, we will ensure that the Filipinos' voice will be heard by election of 2025. Take note, dalawang elections po tayo sa 2025. National local elections at barangay and SK elections, 5 buwan pagkatapos po noon. Ganun po kahaba at kadami ang preparasyon na ginagawa ng COMELEC, and tingnan po natin baka magkaroon ka ng plebisito na kasabay din ng national and local election. Naniniwala po ako lagi sa pagtutulong-tulong natin. Lagi maliwanag ang buhay. Lagi nandiyan ang MERALCO. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, Chairman Coach Garcia. At this juncture, we are opening the floor for question and answer from our participants, our people. We will allocate at least 5 questions for our speakers. Anyone who wants to ask questions? No question for. Alright, so there will be none. So let me give the honor to conclude this occasion. So my sincere gratitude and both to MERALCO as our invaluable partner in our quest for a more accessible democracy. Your steadfast support and collaboration in implementing this Register Anywhere project in your premises have played an important role in dismantling barriers to voter registration, specifically geographical location. Ay saan ka man nakatira ng trabaho, pwede ka na pumunta dito. And of course, I hope this partnership would not just be for today, because I believe that this partnership would have second, third, and even more partnership, and maybe continue to work hand in hand to ensure, mentioned by Common Chairman, that the voices of the people be heard and at the same time valued. Let me take this opportunity to thank the team instrumental in this collaboration, especially to my reliable partner since I was in Pasay, Mr. Donald Renz Liwanagan, and to Ma'am Joy Mendoza, the Central Business Area Head of MERALCO, along with her hardworking team who made this event possible. Special shout out to Attorney Maria Zara Villanueva Castro, my favorite body viewer, and now my fellow body viewer in the Youth Review Center. I also send my gratitude to my superiors, Attorney Hovencio Balanti and Attorney Julius Ortigas from the Comelec NCR for their guidance and support. And of course, thank you to our Comelec Pasig First District team. Our commitment and hard work will undoubtedly build positive results. Thank you all for being part of this occasion. To those media practitioners who are here with us to celebrate this momentous event. And let's continue our journey toward a more inclusive and engaged democracy. May God bless our commission, our nation, and to God be all the glory. Maraming po salamat. And now we have starting off with our executive from the MERALCO and of course our commissioner and chairman, the Diliman. Please po, may invite our executive from MERALCO to please join for the photo.
yung assessment sa launching po kasi. Well, hindi lang po yung RAP, yung buong registration process natin. Alam niyo po, again, as of yesterday, mga 750,000 na po yung napaparehistro natin ng mga kababayan natin. Actually, napaka-unusual yan. Napaka-highly extraordinary sapagkat nagulat kami yung mga nakakaraang mga registration natin kapag mga unang araw, unang linggo, hindi masyadong kinakagat at hindi masyadong pupunta yung mga kababayan natin. Pero sa kasalukuyan, sobrang dami na po ng mga pupunta sa mga registration sites natin. Lalo-lalo na po sa registration anywhere. Dito po sa MERALCO, ang ating partner, lagi para sa halalan, ay minarapat natin dalhin ang registration anywhere dito. At the same time, yung satellite registration para naman yung mga kababayan natin sa Pasig ay makapagparehistro dito sa mismo sa MERALCO compound. At naniwala po tayo na yung RAP sa ibang pamparte ng ating bansa, tumataas ang bilang, and at the same time talaga na-patronize po mga
Chairman, last time you said yung COMELEC is looking to the possibility of holding back with the registration for the national ID. So, kamusta po ito?
Yes, doon po sa mall, meron tayong 171 malls nationwide na kung saan nakipag-usap po sa atin ang sa PCs at sinabi nila makapipwede sa bawat registration sites natin, lalo na sa malls, may kasama isang table na lang para kasama sa national ID. At napapansin din natin sa ibang malls kung saan tayo nagpaparegister, matami rin mga kababayan natin once na makapag-register bilang butante, kumukuha na rin sila ng national ID natin. And so, ang sinasabi natin 2-in-1, yung ating registration sites plus may kasama ng pagkuha ng national ID. So hopefully po, yung mga kababayan natin wala pong national ID o kaya po yung mga kababayan natin magpapatransfer ng registration, magpapabago ng kahit na anong datos sa kanilang registration, pwede po yung gawin ngayon sa lahat ng registration sites natin sa buong Pilipinas.
Ano po na pag-ibig white type policy? Ano po yung update yung progress sa holders, stores?
Napakasaya po ng Commission Election sapagkat napakainit ng tatanggap ng mall owners and operators magmula sa SM Robinsons, Redwood, Pilindes, at iba pang malls, lalo na yan sa Mindanao, Visayas, na kung saan sabi nga nila, dapat maganda rin ginagawa ng government. Kasama rin po kasi yan sa kanilang corporate social responsibility. Pero at the same time, gusto rin nila mailapit na servisyo sa mga kababayan natin. Kung kaya naman, kung darating na halalan nga, kasama at partner natin sila. Libre po nila ipinagkakaloob yan. Sa inyong Commission Elections, wala po tayong binabayad dyan. At at the same time, again, napaka-convenient po sa mga kababayan natin. Lalo na po yung mga nakatatanda at may kapansanan, sapagkat yung mismo mga kagamitan na ginagamit natin, lalo na sa mga nakatatanda at may kapansanan, ay pinagamit po sa atin ng mall owners and operators. Kaya nga po yung mga kababayan natin, hindi po ba, boboto ka na, kumasyal ka pa kasama ang iyong pamilya. So, nadami po natin pwede magawa pagka nasa malls tayo. Kaya, again, i-institutionalize na po natin ang voting beginning 2021.
Chairman, bukod dito sa MERALCO, nagparoon po tayo ngayong araw.
Ang ngayong araw ito, didiretso po tayo sa House of Representatives kung saan namin din tayo na registration anywhere program dyan. Tapos po meron tayo sa SSS at saka sa Department of Foreign Affairs. At sa susunod po, pupuntahan natin ang Camp Darapanal at Camp Boulevard sa Mindanao. Pupuntahan din po natin ang Tawi-Tawi Sulu Pasilan upang yung mismo registration madala natin. Lalo-lalo sa Tawi-Tawi, nandun po yung pinakamatagal na mosque ng ating mga kapatid na Muslim sa buong Pilipinas. So, po natin marating lahat ng yan upang maramdaman ang bawat isang Pilipino. Mataas man o mababa, may pinag-aralan o wala, ikaw man ay may kaya o wala, na pwede po kayo magparehistro. Sapagkat ito lang po yung pagkakataon natin sa ating demokrasya na pantay-pantay tayo, isang boto, isang tao, isang Pilipino.
Sa sabay. From clarification, paano sa
Opo, plano po rin yung Commission Elections na hikayatin ang ating House of Representatives, kasama na rin po ang ating Senado, na kung pwede makapag-issue ng COMELEC ng voters ID. Alam niyo po, inihintay po ng COMELEC binigay ng mga voters ID noong 2015 sa kailangan po ng budget. So, pagkakailanganin ng budget. Gusto po natin unahin ng mga overseas Filipinos at pagkatapos itong mga kababayan natin sa Pilipinas. Iba po kasi ang datos na meron sa mismong voters ID. iba ang nasa PCs o nasa national ID. And therefore, kalimitan hinahanap talaga ng mga kababayan na ang voters.
Active on my part of the reaction na po ng COVID. Nasa na po ng COVID sa naging kahayag na dapat mo mag-aralan na pasabay pagkasabay pa o hindi ito na site sa ngayon.
Sadya naman pong dapat logical at practical na maisabay ang national and local election kasama ang plebisito. Sapagkat pag po sineperate nyo ang isang plebisito, kakailanganin po ng COMELEC ng 13 billion pesos para magsagawa ng isang plebisito. Alam niyo po ba, kakailanganin din ng COMELEC ng 25 billion pesos para sa national and local elections ng 2025. Isipin nyo, kung may 25 na tapos may additional 13 billion, napakalaking budget po kakailanganin. Tapos meron pa po tayong barangay and SK election sa 2025 na kailangan mo pa rin ng more or less 13 billion pesos. Ibig sabihin, kapag hindi nyo sinabay ang plebisito, may additional 13 billion. Samantala, kung isasabay nyo ang plebisito sa national and local elections ng 2025, hindi nyo kailangan ng 20 billion, wala pong dagdag na gastos. Nakakailanganin ng COMELEC upang magdagdag ng mga katanungan sa mismong balota. Balota lang po, haba ng konti, pero wala po yung dagdag na gastos. Siguro po, kung magkakaroon mo ng dagdag na gastos ang COMELEC, hihingin po natin sa ating kongreso na baka pwede mabigyan ng karagdagang honoraria ang ating mga guro. Kaawa-awa po sila sa aming eleksyon dahil medyo mahaba ang panahon na ipaglilingkod nila sa bawat presinto. Kahit po 2,000 pesos lang, bawat miyembro ng electoral board, malaking tulong na po yan sa ating mga guro.
Pero last po, meron kami bigyan impediment para sa ma-synchronize yung deficit sa midterm elections.
Personally, ako meron akong sariling opinion tungkol sa whether ba dapat sabayin o hindi. Subalit, yung law department po namin, at kahapon po yung future impact ninyo, ay amin po napag-desisyonan na i-adapt yung amin po law department opinion at sinasabi doon sa opinion na yan na pwedeng pagsabayan ang national local election. Walang provision sa saling ng batas kahit anong umiiral na batas na bawal isabay ang national local elections at ang isang plebisito. In fact, ginawa na po yan ng COMELEC na napakadami pagkakataon na. Ang pinaka-latest po na pinagsabay ng COMELEC ang isang eleksyon at ang plebisito ay nangyari yung barangay SK elections dyan po sa San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, na kung saan nagkaroon ng plebisito sa pagiging highly organized city at saka kasama na rin po yung barangay SK elections. Kinaya po namin yun. Ngayon po, kahit hindi manual, yung po ating bagong makina, kaya po niyang bilangin ang yes or no at kasabay din po yung pagbilang ng boto sa bawat kandidato.
We are very fortunate